Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm Alex, your friendly host, and I'm thrilled you're joining me today as we explore another essential English word. Our word for today is discuss. So, what does discuss mean? Well, simply put, discuss means to talk about something, usually in order to reach a decision or exchange ideas. It's a really common verb, and you'll hear it and use it all the time. Now, let's dive a little deeper. When we discuss something, we're engaging in a conversation where different points of view are shared. Think of it as a friendly debate, but without the pressure of winning. We're just trying to understand things better together. You might discuss your holiday plans with your family or your favorite movie with a friend. It's all about talking about a topic. To help you expand your vocabulary, let's look at some synonyms for discuss. A synonym is a word that has a similar meaning. One synonym for discuss is talk about. For example, instead of saying we need to discuss the project deadline, you could say we need to talk about the project deadline. Another synonym is consider. So you could say, let's consider the options instead of let's discuss the options. How about examine? We can use it like this. The committee will examine the proposal. You can also use the word review. For example, let's review the data before making a decision. And finally, analyze. The scientists will analyze the results of the experiment. Now, let's turn our attention to antonyms. An antonym is a word with the opposite meaning. What words mean the opposite of discuss? Well, one antonym is ignore. Instead of talking about something, you completely ignore it. For example, they chose to ignore the problem instead of discussing it. Another antonym is disregard. You might disregard someone's opinion, meaning you don't pay attention to it. She disregarded his suggestion. We can also use the word neglect as an antonym. The manager neglected to discuss the changes with the team. The word overlook can also be used. The editor overlooked the error, so they did not discuss it. Another antonym is conceal. If you conceal something, you are hiding it, the opposite of discussing it openly. He tried to conceal the truth instead of discussing it. So, we've covered what discuss means. Some synonyms like talk about, consider, examine, review, and analyze, and some antonyms such as ignore, disregard, neglect, overlook, and conceal. Now, let's look at how you can use discuss in everyday life. You might say to a friend, "Can we discuss this later? I'm busy right now." Or, "I want to discuss my concerns with you." You could also hear phrases like, "Let's discuss the pros and cons," which means you're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of something. Or, imagine your teacher says, "We will discuss Chapter 3 tomorrow." This simply means that the class will talk about Chapter 3. Here are some more examples of discuss in sentences. The students need to discuss their ideas for the presentation. The doctors will discuss the patient's condition at 10 a.m. My parents always discuss important family decisions together. The committee will discuss the budget proposal at the next meeting. We should discuss our vacation plans this weekend. Another example. The team had to discuss the challenges they were facing. Or, it's important to discuss your feelings with someone you trust. You can also say, they discussed the matter for hours without reaching a conclusion. Furthermore, the neighbors need to discuss the noise complaints. And finally, the professor encouraged the students to discuss their understanding of the topic. To summarize, discuss means to talk about something. We learned some synonyms like talk about, consider, examine, review, and analyze, and some antonyms like ignore, disregard, neglect, overlook, and conceal. We also looked at common phrases and sentences where you can use discuss in everyday conversations. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this episode helpful. Remember, learning new words is a journey, and every step counts. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show and continue their English learning journey. And now, for your homework. I want you to create your own sentence using the word discuss and share it as a comment under this video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, happy learning!